Hello, this is Jess Hay from Creative Cards to You. This was such a fun and easy grungy dad card to make. I started by embossing a piece of A5 bronze and brassy design paper from All & Create. I am on a mission to use this, and it's perfect for a card like this. I embossed it with a Seth Apter sizzix embossing folder, and I also ran pieces of it through the large Tim Holtz and sizzix folded typewriter embossing folders, and I cut out the letters D, A, and D. I wanted to show you the difference when I went over the letters with a black ink pad versus the Lost Shadow Distress Oxide ink pad. I felt like the lighter one showed up better on this paper, so I went with that. I also went around the edges with Lost Shadow as well for some more definition. Next, I rubbed the Sank ink pad over the raised portions of the embossed background. Then I put some dried marigold distressed paint on my workspace and used my finger to apply it around the background. I wanted something a little darker that matched the red squares, so I was thinking if I mixed black acrylic paint with festive berries, it might give me more of a red vibe. It did not. But I went with it anyways and just tried to use more of the black paint. I guess send me back to color theory class. I added more of the black paint to not make it quite so pink and used a baby wipe to mix it up. I then added a little bit of black to the letters in places and used it to distress the edges of the pieces from this clip pop die from All & Create. I cut the clip die cut from a piece of scrap paper that I had made from my Scraps to Shimmer video and darkened it up as well. I stamped Love You on this little die cut piece with Versamark Onyx ink. I poked holes in the Love You die, and then I used these Tim Holtz brads to adhere the Love You to this pulley ephemera piece from All & Create. Man, I felt all thumbs as these are quite small brads. I then put 1-inch foam squares on the background clip pop panel for more dimension and put it on the background panel. I glued the orangey red squares onto it with Barely Arts liquid glue, and then I slid the pulley with the Love You sentiment kind of underneath the middle square and glued it to the background. After that, I glued the letters to the background panel, not realizing I glued E to the final square. How many of you have done that? You kind of just get into this crafty zone, and you don't quite process what is in front of your eyes. Thankfully, it was an easy fix, but it took me quite a while to realize it. I used a black fine-tipped marker to darken the lettering as it was an imprecise stamping, and glued the clip to the top of the clip pop panel. I put double-sided adhesive on the back of the background panel and adhered it to the card base that I cut specifically for this size. There you have it, a completed card with the correct letters on it. This card was so fun to make. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time!